Hello everybody and welcome to my business report on Vancouver retail. I was lucky enough in September of 2013 to go to Vancouver for the International Retail Design Conference, the IRDC. And through this conference I was able to explore Vancouver retail with many experts. Let's look at where Vancouver is. Vancouver is actually in British Columbia, Canada. And it is located pretty much over Washington State and Northern California. Now, this is important because I do think that some of the same influences that you will find, particularly in Northern California suburbs, are things that you will see in the Vancouver suburbs heading into the central business district and the city. The suburbs have kind of the same sort of housing, the same sort of color scheme that you would find in that area. Once you get into the city, though, it really looks much more like any other European city or an Asian city. And you can see from this image that there is a lot of verticality in the city. What you're looking out over is the central business district and the surrounds. And what you will see is that there are a lot of high-rises. Many of these are devoted to a business. Many of them are mixed use, and many of them are just residential. I was most impressed to see this Lulu model called Lululemon Lab. This is a space that is in one of the upper districts in Vancouver, and what it does is it's a collaborative design space. So there are some Lululemon designers. There are some design interns, and then people from the community are invited to come in and work with these design teams to collaboratively design men's and women's clothing and accessories. Once they're designed and we decide that they're going to go into production, they are then created in the sample room, which is in this area. If they're actually going to produce this product, then it is actually made several doors down in a larger production facility. This really captures the spirit of local and community-based retail and product design. It's something that's new and trending, and it's great for Lululemon because they get to see what their customers on the street are really interested in having. The second store I'd like to bring to your attention is John Fluvag. Now, the Fluvag shoe store in the Gaslight District in Vancouver is the flagship store and where all the design happens. It's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful store. And if you go to the Flickr account with the Vancouver collection, you will actually see a lot of images of Lululemon, of John Fluvag, of MO815, which we're about to talk about, and several other Vancouver retailers. MO815 is another store in that Gaslight District. It is Montreal, and I believe the 0815 is a postal code for Montreal. This shop specializes in garments and accessories that are made specifically for Canadian weather. The Gaslight District is a beautiful district, and it's home to some very highly curated point-of-view boutiques as well as maker-sellers, and it has a tremendous amount of beautiful, fun restaurants. It reminds me a lot of Old City in Philadelphia. Robson Street is the big street, and I don't have photos of it because it's like almost any other main street. It has many, many international brands. It is, however, home to the Victoria's Secret flagship store, and again in the Flickr collection you will see beautiful images of the interior of that store. Some other retailers to know about: Holt Renfrew, which would be similar to Neiman Marcus, and Hudson Bay, which would be similar to Macy's. And oh, by the way, the Bay, which owns Hudson Bay, also owns Lord & Taylor. I hope you've enjoyed this business report on Vancouver retail, and I hope you investigate Vancouver some more. Thanks.